Hey guys, welcome to Art Today. It's Miss Baez. Today we're going to be learning how to draw a poinsettia or a poinsettia. That's how it's spelled. A poinsettia is a lot of times known as the Christmas flower because it blooms right around Christmas time. Where I lived in the Dominican Republic, you could see entire trees of poinsettia flowers right around Christmas, and it was beautiful. Okay, so our winter flower today, we're going to be drawing it. You're going to need a white piece of paper. You also want to have a pencil, and then you need a red, a green, and a yellow crayon. So get your supplies out and let's get started. Now, the first thing you're going to need today is a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see it easier. If you want to trace yours with a Sharpie after you're done drawing it with a pencil, that is also fine as well. I'm going to be starting in the center of my paper. Now in the center of our poinsettia, we usually find small little circles. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with one little circle in the middle. I'm going to draw just a couple different circles of different sizes around it. Okay, so see, it doesn't create a perfect circle, but it's pretty close. Okay, from here, I'm going to be drawing my little flower petals. We're actually going to have 3 layers of flower petals. To start one of my petals, I'm going to go out, create a point, and then come back in so it gets a little smaller as I go in. Okay? And then I'm going to rotate my paper. I'm going to draw this big enough because I'm going to have 5 around it. Okay? So I'm going to go out, create my point, and then come in. If they're slightly different sizes, that is okay. Out, create my point, come in, rotate my paper, out, point, in, and then one more, out, point, in. Okay, so there's my first layer. I'm also going to draw a line in the middle. Next, I'm going to do my next layer around it. These are going to be more rounded petals. So I'm going to start on one side. I'm going to go in with a point and out with a point and out, in with a point and out. See how it's rounded? It kind of looks like the top of a lemon. In with a point and out. In with a point and out. Okay? And finally I'm going to add one more layer that's going to go across and right above my first one. These are going to be a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finally, I'm going to add a few leaves. I'm going to do these off-centered a little bit. And these are going to be 1. And we will do 1 here. 2, 3, 4, and let's do one right here. 5. Okay? If you want to do more leaves, that's totally fine. Okay? So maybe I'll just add another one right here just for fun. Okay? Maybe another one here. I like lots of leaves on my flowers. When you're done drawing your poinsettia, you want to go ahead, and if you want to, you can trace it with a Sharpie. Okay? When you're done tracing it with a Sharpie, we're going to begin coloring. So we're going to start with a yellow, and we're going to go ahead and color our centers. Next, we're going to take our red. I'm going to start by going right along my edges here and coloring them really dark. I'm also going to trace over that middle line, nice and dark. Okay, now I'm going to do my next layer. Going right along those edges. Oh, I broke my crayon. It happens sometimes, guys. Make sure you do not trace your leaves with the red crayon, okay? You only want to do your flower petals. If you go outside of your lines a tiny bit, that's okay. And I'm almost done here. Okay. Then I'm going to take my red crayon and softly I'm going to then color in. Now notice I'm coloring towards the center. So we want all of our lines and all of our coloring to go towards the center. Also notice I'm using the side of my crayon, so I'm not coloring straight up and down. I'm coloring at an angle. This creates a much smoother color. And I can also color a lot faster. I'm going to color it right inside all those little dots. And I'm almost done here. Finally, I'm going to take my green crayon. I'm going to do the same thing along the edges here, creating a nice dark line. And then I'm going to color them in. And then I am done. There is my winter or Christmas flower, my poinsettia, mi noche de paz, sometimes it's called that as well, which in English is translated to peaceful night, or silent night is the song it's sometimes called after. So with this flower, you could color around the edges and decorate it, but always make sure you wrote your name. So you could write your name on the back or on one corner. Okay? Hopefully your flower turned out amazing. Thanks for drawing with me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something new. And hopefully your poinsettia is absolutely incredible. Have a good day, guys.